Let's go to Roy from South Jersey next. Welcome, Roy.
Hi, David.
Hi.
So I was wondering, Biden said that he would get the Equality Act passed within his first 100 days. That didn't happen. Chuck Schumer said he'd bring it to the floor in June, Pride Month last year. That didn't happen.
Yep.
So do you think it's ever going to happen?
No, probably not. I mean, if I'm totally honest with you, I just don't see it happening anytime soon, particularly now, with what's going on with the shootings, Ukraine still going on, midterms coming up. I think now Senate's on some kind of break or was on a break. I don't see it. I don't see it happening.
That's unfortunate. Now, I had another question.
Sure.
Both my parents think that the election was stolen, but for various reasons. My
Okay.
mom, as you say, her mind is mayonnaise. She thinks the QAnon and Trump won every
Oh
state.
God. She
And
thinks Trump won every state,
yes, that's
even
correct.
California.
That's correct.
Wow.
Yeah. Now my dad thinks, oh well, in Pennsylvania they changed the rules for drop boxes and stuff like that, so that's why it's stolen.
Right.
Which is more dangerous, do you think?
Uh, hmm. Well, I don't know that the ideas themselves are necessarily more or less dangerous. It's sort of what people do with them. So I don't know that I'm like super crystal clear on it. Knowing the two of them, do you have a sense of which is more dangerous?
I mean, my dad's arguments make more sense to people, even though they don't make sense. I mean,
Okay.
obviously, the legislatures can change the rules to the elections. That's simple, but
Yeah.
I mean, on paper, yes, my mom's look more crazy, but my dad seemed to convince more people. So that's where I'm struggling with that
That's a
whole
common
idea.
that's a common thing we've talked about before, which is what's worse? A really crazy politician who can't get anything done, but their ideas are more dangerous versus a marginally less crazy politician who is less dangerous in their ideas, but might actually be able to make some of their ideas a reality. It's sort of a similar thing, and I think you got to take it on a case by case basis. I don't think the presence of large swaths of Americans believing either of the things your parents believe is particularly good. Let's put it that way.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Now, one last thing. Did you see the trailer for the Winnie the Pooh horror movie?
No, is that even a thing? I've never even heard that there was a Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
It came out recently that this is happening. Disney lost the rights to it
Hmm.
because some intern forgot to renew the lease or whatever, and some guy picked it up and he's making a horror movie, and it looks terrible, but I'm gonna see it.
Okay,
So I
wow,
want
very
to,
good.
yeah.
Hey, listen, one other thing about your parents. Do either of them have delusional beliefs about anything other than the election, or is it compartmentalized only to the election?
Oh, I mean, my dad, he's all right. He jokes around a bit, but my mom, yeah, she's a lunatic on many fronts.
Oh, like what else does she believe that she'll mention?
Well, she thinks that you can just cure a scratch with just healing and thinking, and instead of getting medical advice and whatever.
Okay.
She thinks that she cured cancer by wishing it away. So I'm worried because she smokes a lot, and
Mm.
I think she's gonna get lung cancer, and then she's not gonna get treatment because she thinks she can just do this, and then she's gonna die.
Wait, now,
So
Roy, I'm guessing you mean she thinks she cured someone else's cancer with prayer?
no, her own. I don't think she did have cancer at all. So.
Wait, oh, hold on, wait, let me. So you're not even sure your mom had cancer, but she believes she had it and cured it with prayer.
That's correct.
But she was never diagnosed with cancer.
That is correct.
Wow. And so why did she believe she had cancer?
She had like a lump on her arm or something, and it went
And then
away.
she prayed and it went away.
Yeah,
Do you think it might have just been like a cyst or something?
it's definitely possible.
Wow. Wow. I feel really bad for you, Roy. That sounds like a really tough situation. How old a guy are you?
I am 23, 24 in a week.
Okay. And are you like out of the home or do you live with these parents you're describing?
I live with my dad. My mom's separated.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Wow. Well, listen, Roy, you've got your hands full.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I appreciate you sharing your story.
Thank you.
All right, there's Roy. Wow, that is full on. That is weaponized. When we talk about weaponized beliefs, that's really what we're talking about. That is That is something. One of our sponsors is called Privacy. Privacy is a totally free service that I've been using for years. Privacy lets me create virtual payment cards with one click, and when I use the virtual card, the money is taken out of my bank account. You can create multiple cards, delete them, freeze them, set a spending limit on them. Let's say I'm signing up for a free trial and it requires a credit card. Privacy will autofill a virtual card number, and then after signing up, I can delete that virtual card. So I know I'm not going to be charged again. Something really useful and very practical. Or let's say I'm ordering food over the phone, but I left my wallet somewhere. I don't have my real credit card on me. I can use a virtual card on my Privacy mobile app. But really the best part is you're not out there exposing your real credit card number, so you're not as susceptible to data breaches and identity theft. Privacy is a totally free service, and you'll get $5 to spend when you go to privacy.com/Pacman. The link is right underneath this video.